Southwest Florida. The team that's first, fair, everywhere. This is Wink News at 5:30.
And we just held our baby until he passed away.
A miracle baby who only lived 4 days after being a dream for years. Now a family is on a mission to see that their son's memory lives on. And his death teaches expecting parents how to navigate the unexpected. This is Wink News at 5:30. I'm Lois Tomey.
I'm Chris Safati. Tonight, Wink investigates what the family says went wrong and reveals the one thing they say every new parent should be watching for in their new infant's first hours.
That picture is my favorite because it's my two boys.
I was loving on Bane. That was my son. Best day of my life.
Like many proud parents, Madeline and Tyler Brooks' house is filled with memories of their son's birth. The first time they held him. It almost looks like he's smiling there.
I know, he's so cute. He's so cute.
But things changed fast. And in that same set of pictures, the Brooks are comforting their infant son, who they had just learned wouldn't live much longer. Do you remember the moment?
I do.
Tell me about it.
I mean, it's incredible holding your son to your face like that. Unfortunately, that picture is our last picture as a family. We needed a picture because we didn't have any family pictures. So I knew if I wanted one, that was the time.
The Brooks say they were holding baby Bane after doctors said there was nothing more they could do. And he appeared healthy at first?
He did, yeah.
So you also had to wait for him to die?
Yeah.
How on earth do you do that?
It wasn't easy.
We truly made it our mission to love on him and to give him the most peace and comfort that we could provide him.
Madeline says she knew something was wrong.
After that first feeding, he began to get sick. We had put him in his bassinet and we heard him get sick. By the time that we got to him, he was starting to turn blue. So Tyler and I were starting to clear his airway for him. We're able to get him back. We press our call button, we get the nurses in the room, and they tell us, oh, it's normal baby behavior. It's okay, you just have to turn him over, pat him on the back, and it'll clear. I walked to the bathroom and I heard him choking. So I screamed for Tyler. And this is one of the hardest parts, because this is when I really knew something was wrong. We turned on the lights and our son was completely purple.
And she says, despite her repeated pleas for help at Cape Coral Hospital, it got worse.
So they got up to change him and the diaper was full of red blood.
And they walked in and said, why are we looking at this diaper? We need to get this kid over here. And they finally took him over to Galasanos. And it was a night and day difference.
Lee Health sent us a statement saying, in part, they stand by the care and treatment provided by our nurses and staff members, which was appropriate and met the prevailing professional standard of care. Eventually, baby Bane was sent to Golisano Children's Hospital.
He was so sick by the time we got there. Cape completely missed it. I mean, he was so sick. They did the upper GI there and they saw that there was an issue.
The Brooks say Bane was rushed into surgery, and then
the doctors and surgeons came in the room and they got down on their knee and they told us that there was nothing they could do, that it was too late.
What were you feeling at that moment?
I remember feeling like my world was crashing down.
Yeah, the worst part is they just told us we have to wait till all of his organs fail for him to pass away. They gave him medication and, painkillers, and we just held our baby until he passed away.
Which brings us back to that last family picture.
At this point, he was breathing on his own, but he was dying in that picture.
And helps explain why, at home, Bane's life and the life he was supposed to have are in every room. The mural on his nursery wall that he never saw.
I find myself sitting in here sometimes, just looking and thinking about the possibility of what life should have been.
And the high chair, where they celebrate his birthday and Christmas.
For his birthday, his high chair was here with a picture and a candle, Christmas, things like that. So I do kind of use it as a memorial during family dinners.
For this family, Bain is, and always will be, a part of their future, and they hope sharing his story will prevent other families from experiencing what they have, serving as the warning they wish they had been given.
If your child is vomiting green or yellow bile, please, please have them check for intestinal malrotation. It is misdiagnosed, but it is common enough that people should know about it, common enough that doctors and nurses need to know the warning signs.
The warning signs of a serious problem present at birth.
So he had 4 twists in his intestines.
Intestinal model rotation or malrotation, a condition that, according to hospitals like Johns Hopkins, can be deadly. Hopkins' website says the condition causes parts of the intestine to settle in the wrong part of the abdomen, which can cause them to become blocked or twisted. The Brooks say someone should have known that. Instead, Bain lived 4 days, but never here, in this house, his home, where he'll always be larger than life.
I like seeing him. I mean, he's my son. So I made him, we made him. I love him.
The Brooks family is suing Lee Health and their doctors for medical negligence. In their court response to the lawsuit, Lee Health denied all the allegations. We contacted the attorney for the doctors named in the lawsuit, but have not received a response. We'll follow the suit through the courts and update you as we learn more, but they really just want parents to be on the lookout for the green and yellow bile and know that, especially if you see it more than once, it's a problem.
How painful for their family.
Yeah, very much.